I did draw it on stream already, so started on the line art and stuff, but it was requested that the hands should be clenched, and absolutely no problem, I will do that. Non-stable bunny, yes, exactly. So I will take a quick search for clenched fist. I guess that's just fist. And then we do like let me apply some more words. So we'll see what I did, because I'm still like still new to drawing hands. I kinda need help. Wait. Nothing wrong with using references. Okay, find a reference I'll use. And then I will just draw over the hands we already got there with new hands. I should have played the ads while I was doing this, but because the ads will play soon, so I'll play the ads. But I will start the drawing though. Yeah, see, now it's ads are playing. I'll plug in the drawing tablet. Bring out the drawing pen, unlike those undrawing pens. And then I will make a new layer here, and then I will draw an idea for what the hands should look like. So we'll look like that. So that's one fist. Very rough though, but this is a start, of course. There, and then we draw some more detailed details. There. There. Wait, there's 3 fingers. And now answer over. Well, I said that I'm not great at drawing. Fists or hands in general. Let's just warp this. Let's see if I can get something that looks representable. Sword Bunny successful scared away more ants. And the ants are still coming. Did I never learn about those scary bunnies? So, well, it's kind of hard to say. Let's make it a bit more obvious. More like this. Sword bunnies are undefeated. Oh, I guess they have been winning. They are on a winning streak. And then there. So maybe I should push the hand more together. Maybe it's a bit too far spread out here. I think that's what looks off here. Oh, I never changed title or or category or anything. Let's fix that. And art. There. There we go. This works better. Let's just adjust a bit more. Something more. Like that. I'm not sure if this looks looking very weird. Let me adjust my It's about finding the right balance in this. I don't feel like this is the right balance. Of course, the hand is getting kind of small. So making more and more adjustments. Yeah, tried something there. The reference picture I'm using is kind of dark, so I'm struggling to see what the details are like. So I should maybe make it a bit brighter so I can see what it actually looks like. That certainly will help me. make it. Crazy idea. Making it so I see what's going on. Or maybe that's the trick artist used, making it dark so people can't see what's going on. Haha. Although this character is not dark, unlike the character I'm using as for the reference. So that's not going to work. Would be very weird if the hands were always like shrouded in shadows. What goes on with the hands? I can't draw the hands, I made them dark. That makes no sense. No, that's true. Doesn't make much sense. That is true. Yeah, my hand drawing is always getting like a child's drawing. Oh, this is why I draw paws instead of hands, except that Ponsman has hands. Ponsman has more like cartoony hands. So I guess it works better. But this character has more humanoid hands. More realistic hands. And then I just... some here is going a bit crazy. There we go, if I hide everything else. Whoops. Oh, I'll keep those though. Does that work? I'm really not super like super happy with it, but your hands are getting better though. Well, thank you. I am improving, but I still have, and then delete the hands that wasn't there, supposed to be there. Luckily, I mean, I did draw one hand, but just changing the hands isn't too much work. So. So, yeah. So no, I have no problem changing the hands. What I saying, it so absolutely no problem this time. But that's the why I do show the sketch first, to get an idea of like this is what I'm planning on trying to make it look like, and then if you approve it, I'll continue working on it. But if you don't like how it looks, do let me know so I can change it as early as possible. But I understand it's not always easy to remember everything you want in it. And also, if someone did say something and I did it wrong, I will of course correct my errors. And that's on me. Now they're really all of the volume outside. Yeah, I don't need any eardrums. Or maybe more like they. It's quite isolating, surprisingly. It's probably because of the headphones I'm wearing more than anything. That really cancels out. I tried to find some that really could cancel out background noise because I didn't want a bunch of background noise. Probably is of course I'm using microphones, so it won't pick up. it doesn't silence the audio for the microphone. Wouldn't make any sense. Oh, that was coming. Let me take my moment. It's quick. There we go. Now the dog is here. Just sniffing about, as dogs do. Just curious what's going on in here. Inspecting. Oh, the dog must go out again already. I guess it was boring in here. There we go. Otherwise the dog wouldn't be outside like barking if I don't open the door. Even though the dog is just staying in here for like a minute. So, or if even that, it's not even my dog. Hey yo, I'm here. How's it going? Well, today I played through the first game of Spyro Reignited Trilogy using Sheila, and I guess you missed everything. So that's how it's going. We had a lot of fun, and now I'm working on a commission for someone who paid for it, hence commission. And if you want me to draw something, do contact me, and we can make a deal if you want something. Whatever it is, as long as it's not porn. That's the limitation. I mean, I do underwear and stuff like that, so I wouldn't really call that porn. I mean, I guess my limitation is more like harder stuff, more like extreme. I'm not calling it extreme. It's extreme for me. But yeah, as long as you don't want nudities, we can probably figure something out. Obviously, I wouldn't take a commission I wouldn't do, so that wouldn't make any sense. So I will still do it. Streambot is having some issues, but right after you did redeem, so that was good. So didn't miss that out. You got a peanut. I get what you mean. Yes. Yeah, hopefully most people do. Most. I had some issues. But that was resolved. I don't know how that sounded, but yeah. Shifters, yeah, if you want me to draw a character, if you want me to draw Pon. We could also do like a community based funding as well. That instead of someone paying everything themselves, they can like contribute a tiny amount. And then we like come up with an idea and like what would the community want to have, and then we're like, yeah, and then you can fund the drawing, and whichever drawing is funded will be drawn. And we will do some spicy ones, I guess. To encourage the funding. What would you like to see? Pon as a maid, lifting up her dress, showing off her bloomers, and saying, "Yes, master, as you wish." Anyway, that's probably someone's fantasy. No, I'm getting plushies on me. Plush. You're making a mess. That was 51 plushies on the floor. No, Pon, naughty Pon, don't say such things. Here's some plushies on top of you. But was that not a good idea for a drawing? I thought it was a good idea. And I guess like if we fund like a quarter of the amount, I will do the sketch so people can see how it is if they want to continue funding it. I guess the money can be transferred to her. So I don't know. Giggle. You're silly. Yeah, I need these reference. I need the. Someone sent me something. Cheer. I was subscribed to Fetsy Pop Plop, but they ran out. It's okay. There we go. Wait, that I only answered on some people writing to me that didn't actually bring up the reference I'm using. Can you imagine that? There we go. Panties on head, scary cat. Not really sure how those relate to each other. Aside from them being like your favorite ones to use. Which I guess is why you posted them. Pants on head is quite funny. And pan. Pon should have that too. I almost called Pon panties. That's silly of me. He's not paying attention to the... Oh, I see. No, he's paying attention to something more important. Panties. And that's why you want me to do the fawn plushies. Because they would be... Since they would have the panties on. As they fly, you might see the pink. Which sounds kind of naughty when I phrase it as the pink. But it's only referring to the pink panties. Which I guess is still naughty. Let's be real. There we go. So, that's the fluff. Boom. I will never let you go, but you don't hurt my feelings. Well, I guess I am hurt in the sense of being for myself. And I don't want that. But one day it's going to change. Carrot, licking carrot. Oh my. would Pun Pun do that? Emote of Pun Pun licking carrots. I mean, we already got Pun Pun licking emote. That kind of covers your need. Oh, licking cat from both sides. That's well, that's some actions. Getting your carrot licked from both ends. Don't. That was not an innuendo, by the way. The more the merrier. Yeah, we should have 2 Pun Puns. Well, that would improve things. Licking the whole cake. It's Pun Pun cake now. She licked on it. No one else can have it. That's how it works. You're supposed to take the candles out first. No, that takes time. Just select the side of it. But you don't have to worry about the candles. Eat the candles too with fire. No. You eat the cake around the candles. And then you leave. Kind of like how you eat anything else with something unedible in it. You don't eat the unedible part. Well, I guess candles are edible, but don't eat them. like an apple has like the stem on it or something. Like, you don't eat the stem, do you? The candles are the cake's stems. That makes sense, I guess. The fire is edible too. Is it though? Can you eat a chemical reaction? Well, I guess. In some way, I guess you can. Don't know, I haven't tried. To be honest. Well, I assume most people haven't. For some reason. Everything's edible once. Well, I'm not sure. Depends on what you mean. If you have a sphere, a metal sphere that you can't break down that is 1 meter wide, like in diameter, is it really edible? Even once? Sure, of course, you could take off a tiny piece of it and eat, but is it really the same? Or is that what counts as everything being edible ones? That you can eat a tiny piece of it at least. Regardless of how big the thing is. I mean, sure, an elephant is big, but if you're going to eat elephant, you obviously would eat a smaller piece of the meat. And not that meat. Anyway, anyway, hello. I need to be careful of what I'm saying. So, and then like that. And then it's going to have this tough fluffy ball as a tail. There. One side completed. Improving. But I do wonder how big difference it would be. One day I need to save up for well, actually have an income for a drawing tablet with a screen and see. Probably have to mess around with it until I get like used to it. And see how much it actually changes my ability to draw. Since I kind of like started off with drawing on paper, and I did draw quite a lot on paper. I don't have any of those drawings anymore. I do think I have them somewhere, but they aren't really that great. Somewhere in some box, somewhere. And I did draw bunnies. Fish custard is edible all the time. What's fish custard? Is that the crunchy thing on the outside of some fish served at like fish food fish for humans? That crunchy thing on the outside. I like it. But I haven't had a fish like that in a long time. Well, I guess wasn't too. I don't remember. I should do Scatman and karaoke with the nonsense lyrics. There are lyrics with meaning in the way. I guess the lyrics are kind of as he said that he has a stutter, and then people say that he doesn't stutter when he sings, but is in. Oh no! Why can't not again? Do you like that? Do you like that? So many hands. Hands on Pon Pon. No more hands. Always. Of course. Of course. Maybe that. Okay. What I was saying before I was interrupted by someone, that Scatsman is using the stutter as part of the song itself. The thing with songs is also that you can do many takes of. You don't have to do one song in one take. You can sing multiple parts individually and just take out the best parts. So regardless of what your situation is, as long as you at some point can do one of the lines well, I guess perfectly when hard to achieve, but as long as you can do it at least well, it's occasionally you take out those. And then you have something that goes well throughout the whole thing. Even though you couldn't repeat that in real life. But that's the benefit of recordings. Oh, so it's that kind of stream. What are you talking about? That's when is it? What Fun being in underwear and purring? Well, it became that kind of stream since people keep requesting it. Oh. Well, more specifically, what cat is requesting it? I'm not sure if anyone else is requesting it. My stream is kind of weird. I wonder how many is actually put off by the underwear team and decides to not stick around. I mean, considering what kind of bows, which I've commented on before, considering how some streamers are dressed as, and both VTubers and some use flesh tubers, how some of them are like half naked already. Like the amount of coverage my underwear has is more than some of the other people when they for their regular outfits. So just saying. Pon, could you give some example of these VTubers you're speaking of? Don't know. Sorry. But sure, I guess it isn't underwear in their case. There. Oh, so I will do like that. Boom. Oh, well, I guess I'm not actually done here. What to do? This one as well. See, this is a song about someone drinking alcohol, more specifically. But for a sad reason though, but so where's the songs about drinking water? There might be some. I don't think I have any on the list though, but there might be some somewhere. Certainly must be like a hydration song. All about the good stuff about drinking water. I did drink a lot of water, so it's good. Instead of drinking other stuff, I'm drinking soda since New Year's, I guess. Licking a sign for drinkable water. Pon, that's not water, that's drinkable water. Isn't there a glass of water? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. And he's drinking a lot in this song. He's already at 9 drinks. How large the drinks are, I don't know. All the 10. Okay. And then I have to draw the rest of the legs. Start here and work my way down. should cut numbers 11, 12. 13, 14. $15. I guess it's satisfied with that. He went to the bar and took 15 drinks, got so drunk that he couldn't even stand up. And had to get transport home. There you go, that's the... Not drinking out of joy, but drinking out of sadness. So... should I even have the song on the playlist? As I said, I'll add the lyrics on the screen and then we'll see if I should what people think of the songs. There we go, that's one side. I do want to finish the line art, but I should be able to do coloring as well. And someone else wants to do a commission as well. Which is also a reason why I had to finish this, so I can... Because I don't want to take money for someone who's... If not they're turning it. I don't want people in a queue where they have paid, because that's... Yeah, don't like that any. Oh, 1000 pushed for Roch, I think. I've definitely heard this song. Maybe with this. See, this is another reason why I should do stream bot plays music, because then you can do like what is playing as a command. What should it play command with? Current song. And I guess I could also have a command for picking which song should be next, but that would only work if I actually have the song. I had to see 5 minutes already. I just started. I started with an ad break. Oh well. More ads then in 5 minutes. More like 4.5 minutes now. Try to keep the I'm not really good at drawing long, straight, nice line. Ah. And then it's one leg left. They're so long. So long legs. And also this line here should have probably made it quite thick. Should probably not have done that. There. It's the final one. And then I just have to add a bunch of additional lines for details, but and then the line art should be done. And then go here. I've not finished a drawing for February yet. And I said I was going to do multiple drawings. Per month. Not sure if I'm holding that. I mean, sure, it's plenty. The month it just started, but so Now the timer ran out, so now it will at any moment start playing that. And there we go. There they are. Alright, on time. Slightly delayed, but much better timing than the previous ones. So, Magical Girl, and that will wait until after the ads. The ads will play for another 3 minutes 20 seconds. You will know when the ads are over, because that's when the Magical Girl will show up. Well, the outfit at least. Yeah, and I do have to do face as well, anyways. Yeah. There. And add a little bit more thickness to it. So it isn't as thin. There. Oh, 10 seconds left. I forgot about the ads. And then you will have the Magical Girl outfit. And there we go. As server, Magical Girl outfit on. And time-lapse. Thank you. Going straight to the tummy as soon as it's revealed. Of course. Boom. Let's see, Tom neuron activated apparently, so currently so. Gotta touch Tommy. Bunny Tommy. there. Let's see, yeah. Corner there. I think it's a Spanish song. There should also be like these or like R2s. I was waiting with doing that, but I guess I can't wait much longer. I kind of have to. I have to do it now. But like, how does it look? I don't know. It doesn't really show it that well here. Oh my. What does the teeth in a loop bunny look like? Tamam. I see. Okay. Oh no. Medical gun ran out. Tummy's no more bear tummy. That's the worst. Needs bear tummy. So most of the eye like will be black anyway. So I guess it doesn't really matter how I draw this. Unless I don't do the air, where did the air come from? Don't draw it pure black. There's one side done. Then, but maybe I'll add. Oh yeah. Damn, and I guess it should be. That. Oh. Green colored. I'm kind of like Benny colored now. Wait, is that what you're after? Benny colored pon. Do I have Do I have Benny color? Yeah, I do have. Yes. You can actually do this. Hold on. I had to wait for it to run out before I can I do it. 2.5 minutes, so half the time of an outfit. That's why they now might seem random. Is it out? Well, it is black, so. So I guess. So I should be saying here. Yes. So anyway, I just disappear. And then I'll show you a trick. There we go. And then just do that. I need to set body and eye as one redeem. There. Okay, save. He's right, Benny. Body. Isn't that funny? There. Okay, the eyes kind of look wonky. Thank you for the headpads. I'm Benny. I'm totally Benny, trust me. Plushies! There will be a Benny plushie. I asked Benny for permission and Benny said... Well, I did ask Neville for permission actually. And I asked Neville for permission, who said yes. So now there's going to be a Benny plushie. That's why I threw the plushies, because I'm Benny. Wait, sorry, I forgot what I said. I'm like that. That's what I'm like, forgetting things I said like 2 seconds ago. Yellow bunny, yes, because Benny is a yellow bunny. That's why I was a yellow bunny. But now I'm not a yellow bunny anymore, I'm a white bunny. Just slight dark white. Very slight grey tone. There. So if I set it to that, I should be able to do fills. So here we got what the character looks like. Oh. It's pretty neat being able to just doot. Then next part is the outfits. I use this to measure that I got the right size of everything. I think I got the correct size. Those are the same color. And this thing here is actually right there. So I guess I'll keep that difference. So on the last part is this. But this part is also that. And this part should also be that. Oh, the shoes. Of course. Can't forget about those. So. I think that's all of it. Well, not the mouth. But the mouth. Yeah, I don't know. Don't really have anything, but I'll like. Perfect. Colored. Oh, no, want to delete that. Wait, why can't I delete that? That. I guess I'll just fill the remaining part with black. Wait, can I change this one? Yeah, why is this not working? How is this not, oh. Do I need to move it over? No, it still doesn't raise theirs as interesting. Well, okay, let me try this. What do I call it? Color. Okay, now it works. Let's not modify this so I have the correct settings. Do. No texture. Okay. There we go, that's what I want. Okay, it's not exactly what I want. I still don't want that effect. I don't have any of the I had the brush sense is at max. I'm confused. Do. I still lost that. I don't know how to fix that. All these gaps are quite large. It shouldn't be anything. There. Oh. I guess I was quite far from that. If I merge these, I don't feel like I want to. Then it doesn't have any gaps anymore, which is good. And then I guess I just add shading. And then the question is just, where do I... Wait, why is... Yeah, I really wish it didn't do the faded edges, and I don't get why it's doing this. It's really messing it up for me. How do I... I didn't do anything. So I can blur it out, but that doesn't help. Because it fades at the very end, and that's messing it up for me. And I don't get it. Does that happen even if I use a mouse? No, it's just with a pen. Huh. Yeah. Which is very interesting because... Oh, well. So it just leaves, possibly leaves a tiny amount sometimes unfilled. And that's not what I want. So try to set it in a different tune. I just have to fix that later. Unless I can fix that now actually. Okay. Let's try this one. And then let's change this. Okay, so we lower this. No stabilization. Max opacity. No anti-aliasing. Still does some anti-aliasing. I don't know what any anti-aliasing. This is almost worse. I'm gonna see this one instead. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those. Why is the other one, this one, working as it should? Like this one works as it should. But the problem is I don't have any it doesn't count, and yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's just I don't see the size of this brush though. Which is a problem. Because I changed the settings. Because I didn't like to see the brush of the other tool I'm using, and but I only changed it once. So, but for some reason this brush that draws exactly how I want it counts as the same tool as the one I'm doing line art with, which doesn't make too much sense to me, but whatever. What do you mean? It's fun by one high speed. Sweetness and joy. Mommy. Well, hello. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, now I'm gonna need to go. If I go, no wait, that was not there. Does it work now? No, it just stopped working for some reason. Why didn't shortcuts stop working? I didn't change the tool. Where is it? Here. Stay. Now it works. Right. Dusty bunny mommy. Tommy to touch. Oh yeah, this is quite an interesting combination of fur color and outfit. But yeah, neat. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I did have quite an adventure there, after all. So I will there we go. Maybe I just, or maybe I just do this. Although this part should probably also be and then that's what I saw something. Well, there we go. And then this part here will be shaded. Bonnie looks mad. Bonnie is being called unstable. I need to add back that text. There's all this. I don't know if I put all of this in shading. Because it will be shaded from here, but if I also do shade like this, in that case it might be like. If I do like that. No more mommy. Oh. Because I didn't do this here, but I mean, it should be like this as well. And then fill this part as well. Because this is a small gap. Not much light coming in there. I'm glad you're having fun with changing Ponpon's color. It is kind of fun. There we go. Boom. And then oh. There. What's this? Someone's getting head pats in a very suspicious pose. Oh, no, it's still opening here. Speaking of openings, does this work? Kind of looks weird. Concerned. Yes, I am concerned, Remian. Adding shadows does make it nicer, but sure takes time. Or maybe first one isn't concerned. The first one is sus. And then it's concerned. Something suspicious. Something concerning. Ponpon never said anything that's concerning. Ponpon is wholesome. Perfectly wholesome. But I noticed that you're trying to interfere with my interference of your interference, and I don't like that. Exactly. Let me interfere you without you interfering me. It's the only way. Giggle. You do like that quote. You like plenty of the quotes. Maybe not all the quotes. Maybe there are some quotes you don't like. Things Ponpon shouldn't have said. But you're not weird because you're old. You're weird because you're weird, and you're also old. I kinda got to another one there with the pig. Kill. You're not lying because you're a pig. Or whatever. I don't trust you not because you're a pig, but because you lied. Something like that. I don't remember what the code was. I'm not trusting you, pig, not because you're a pig, but because you lied. There you go, that's the quote. A game from a quote from a Swedish game. Well, the quote is not from a Swedish game. The quote was while I was playing a Swedish game. I haven't done that in a while. I kept on playing the game until I ended up with one crashing, and then I haven't touched it since. It was fun. I did play quite some of those. And I don't mind playing more of them. I usually wish they weren't speaking so fast so I could keep up with translating. But the problem is, they keep on speaking at super speed. not just be normal speed, but translating at the same time is tricky. Still have fun though, even if we don't understand, even if not all of my audience is understanding what they're saying. So put shadow there, doesn't look good, otherwise I'll just delete it. Edson and Findus on the farm, no, on the garden, like on the yard or something, I don't know. The place where you got your stuff. Very good description, pun. Everyone understood what that meant. Where you have your grass. Yet another wonderful description. Basically what you have outside your house. That outside of house grass. You're not going to be able to see this shading against the black. Don't know why I made those sounds. Yard or lawn. Oh yeah, a lawn is... That's a word. I think that only counts as the grass, so maybe it does count as more. Maybe I got a wrong impression of that word. Since they had more than just grass, maybe I got the wrong impression of that word. Maybe this is another song I shouldn't have on the playlist. Singing about how he goes through his aging. And I wish I wasn't wasting my time, but oh well. Since I don't feel like I'm contributing anything. But anyway, now it's time to be too real. Or more like that I'm not successful. I don't care about how much I contribute from this. I'm not succeeding in establishing my own future. Well, that's the issue I'm having. And I'm trying at least with now that I'm going to education that will lead to an internship which could help me actually get a job at the end. So I can get out of this place. Away from where I feel not great. I left the previous place, but like I said, it didn't feel so great, and I'm still in a place where I don't feel so great. For other reasons. I mean, I guess it's better because in the previous place I didn't get to live like... Well, I guess I could live as who I am. But I choose not to because I was afraid of what the other people. But now I'm living as the way I want, so at least that has achieved. It's still probably still all the disrespect and rejection and insulting still going on. From relatives and stuff. And strangers. So most people don't care, which is good. Yeah. Anyway, and also felt weird the last few days, emotionally days. Still feels like I don't know. I've still been thinking about this whole thing about how do I deal with transphobic relatives who are still happy to spend time with me, like they're nice, but they're transphobic, so I don't know. And also, if I were like, no, I don't feel like meeting them at all, actually, because they're transphobic. They like they are incredible. That's like incredibly rude. And I do still want to compare it to other hateful stuff. But people will probably disagree that it's on the same level. And I guess it's not exactly at the same level. But like a mild degree would be, as I don't know if I said it, like how, I don't know if what I would say is appropriate. Yeah, I don't know either. Like if you have a homosexual relationship and people like, no, that's not a valid relationship. Like, is that on the same level as denying someone being trans? I feel like there's a milder degree. And obviously we can go the extreme the other way and do the... don't know that you say it. No, I was... I guess the only thing was that a lot of people, as I said, if I were to compare it to like I compare it to like homophobia, but what if I also would compare it to like racism? But some people probably say that it's not on the same level. But and I could see like in some, it really depends on what like the person's opinions are. That makes it. It's yeah. So in some sense, I can see it's not on the same level, but it depends. It depends on what the opinions are. But anyway, I also had a dream some days ago which involved people being transphobic, and like it wasn't exactly a nightmare. I guess it could be classified as a bad dream, but there was more of a, oh, I guess that's how it is. But I never told anyone about it. It is what it is, basically. Although they weren't only transphobic, they were also sexist. Because that typically goes along with transphobia, just insulting women along with it. Since it's typically based on they have these arbitrary rules for what it's basically they have arbitrary rules for what can constitute as a woman, and therefore if you don't fulfill the rules they have for what they consider a woman, well, according to them, you're not a woman. But this denies certain women of being women. Not only trans women, but even cis women, for whatever reason, whatever reasons they make up, and that's just insulting to women in general, regardless of what kind of woman it is. But that's just how it is. Anyway, that's my life. Well, I guess I just have to be more point it out better when it's like, yeah, that's a transphobic statement, but people don't seem to care. Because I already tried to point that out, and people's reaction is more like, well, first reaction was, what's transphobic? Like, how do you not know what transphobia is? Do you know what homophobia is? Have you heard about xenophobia? Have you heard about... It's like all these terms new. I mean, transphobia is just, well, the same kind of phobia, but about trans people. Like, I mean, I feel like the term would be quite self-explanatory if you are familiar with all the terms. I mean, I can understand them know what like xenophobia is. That's a bit more trickier ones to understand. But anyway, I'm like, no, that's not transphobia. Well, of course not. Or like, that person is transphobic, that person is against transphobia. No, the person is saying transphobic stuff. The person is not against transphobia. And stuff. Also, yes. So I guess I can't really... Oh, yeah. And I also get like comments like, why are you not spending time with family and relatives? Yeah, I wonder why. Wonder why I don't want to spend time with people. I feel it would be different if I had like someone to be with. And also someone else who can like, because if I say like, if I call out transphobia, it's probably going to be recognized like I'm the sensitive one. Of course, I'm the trans person. Doesn't count in that case or something. I don't know. But if I have someone else like, yeah, that's transphobic, then it might be different. It's funny is how the person who is the most positive to me being trans, who respects me the most, is also the person who also don't like spending time with Other people in the family. Is there a connection? It could be a coincidence. And also, it's more very specific people. Still spends time with family, but like, wish that some people might have a bit different behavior. I can agree on that. Like, I don't want to engage in transphobic discussion. I don't want to be part of it. But sometimes people are spreading misinformation, which is a problem. People is uneducated, that's a problem. But I also don't want to learn either. It's one thing to be uninformed, but it's willing to like ask questions and willing to learn and like that. I respect that. It's very, very good. But some people are very fixed on changing. So, not going to. But I haven't had that much fun. Obviously, the people who have it is so much worse than I have. It's not affects me mentally though. So it's going to be okay when I finally get a job in my own place and someone else to spend time with who actually respects me. But then I can take my free time if I'm going to meet family and relatives. I can meet the people who are actually nice and respectful. And skip those who don't respectful. Unless, you know, like they show up at the same time at... Oh well. That is what it is. It's okay then. I wish sometimes I get a bit too personal. Sometimes it's just nice to get stuff off your mind. Because when you first told me about being, you said word that Twitch appearance blocks here. No, you can write that. That should be approved. It's just that it should be approved on my stream and so forth. And if it isn't approved, I need to approve it. No, I cannot deny it for a while. Yeah, I mean, I understand, like It's fine to not be like, oh, I thought you said it gets blocked. Well, it by default, depending which settings you set on it, it will block it, which I find stupid. People defend and say like, well, people might use it as an insult. But isn't that just agreeing that it is an insult in that case? Come on, people should be able to say gay on stream without it being considered an insult. And even if people use it as an insult, it's not an insult. But anyway, yeah, I understand, like, some people are like, yeah, that was obvious, but, and I, like, it's, and if you don't, like, know anyone, because I don't, for me, like, I don't care what people have believed. What matters is what people keep on believing. And to be fair, I actually don't care what people are believing. What I care about is what people are saying. So when I talked about the transphobic relatives that are nice, the thing is they never say anything transphobic so far at least. But I mean they're still going to, like say for example, if someone actually refuses to accept me as a woman, but they still like always refer to me by the right way all the time, like they will still call me a woman because that's what I identify as, even if they don't believe in it. I mean, that's fine. They're at least acting like a decent human being. Like, well, it's... I mean, if they like talk bad about me behind my back, that's still terrible behavior. But if they're like refusing to refer me by how I identify myself, then that's different. Now the opinions are actually affecting the behavior. If that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, I'm sure. Biology is a complex subject with many parts that are contributing to things. When people do try to simplify things, I think there was a meme like, we have simplified math, and then we have advanced math. Okay, we have simplified physics and we have advanced physics. We have simplified grammar, we have advanced grammar. We have simplified biology and then we have advanced biology. But no, that doesn't, oop. No, that's not acceptable. That's why we draw the line. And when someone made that meme, of course there were people in the comments who then started arguing about how advanced biology shouldn't be, like how basic biology is what actually applies. Like, yeah, the meme was talking about these people. Biology is a complex field. It's just not that easy. And there's just plenty of stuff that's still not like properly researched. And considering how many parts there are to a human, because when it comes to trans people, that's mostly about gender identity, and even there are many parts. People sure talk about, well, genitals and and hormones and chromosomes and like, yeah, those are factors that affect your gender, or more like sex, I guess. But these stuff don't always properly align and stuff, and some of these stuff can, like, sure, genital is very one or the other, but when it comes to hormones, we have different levels. It's not a binary. It's and I think that's where the misconception is too, that men have testosterone and women have estrogen, and that's it. No overlap. But there is overlap. Men have estrogen and women have testosterone. Like, people have both, just at different levels. And therefore, because it's of different proportions and levels and total amounts and stuff, it's no longer a binary, and that's when it gets complex. Chromosomes is more of a binary, though. There are some mutations. I'm not an expert in this field, and neither are the other people who are talking about it. And not always do these things align, and I don't think we have any research regarding how often, like, chromosomes and hormones like align with genitals, because, like, who goes and tests their chromosomes? I feel like barely anyone does that, and I could be wrong though, maybe there's a lot of tests for that, but and if barely anyone tests that, we don't have any information about it. We don't have, well, certainly it's probably not common that it would misalign, but we don't know how often it would misalign if we don't commonly test people. Maybe we should do that. For a nation. Thank you for that, Vaz. For a nation to, like, now we're going to test what chromosomes people have. For science. It would be, like, it would be interesting. Like, I wonder, like, how is my like, I'm not tested what chromosomes I have. I actually have no idea. And oh, well, we can have a guess, but that's not science. Well, I guess hypotheses are part of science, but but anyway, and also where my hormone levels are like. At least that I assume they must test before they can give me any medicine, since they need to give me the right levels and stuff. I will see when I can start on it. Get my medicine. They said like up to 30 months wait time. If you don't want to go private, of course, but I don't have that kind of money. It's because they don't put any, they prioritize other stuff. But it doesn't look like it's happening for other people though, so it might just be longer than that. Funding, or fun like the plashes. I'm sure that'll be tracked when they start treatment. Yeah, they do. I haven't looked into other people, but some have said like they're like said that they have their values changed, or like some celebrate that it has flipped and stuff like that. So they certainly test that. I mean, that's proof that they do test it. And it would be neat to see. The human body is fascinating. There's a lot of fascinating stuff about humans. Do. This song starts by saying that she woke up at 5 and watching the sun go down again. So, we should probably mention that sometimes people is speaking 12 hours, sometimes people speaking 24 hours. But it was used to 12 hours here because to gain that rhyme with 5 and again. It's a rhyme in Swedish. No, it's not a real rhyme, it's an imperfect rhyme. It's ish, it's not a rhyme. But yeah. I don't really remember what the rhyme was. The song doesn't rely on rhymes. Anyway, so oh yeah. Doesn't matter. They do use rhymes though. Anyway, there we go. That's some shading-ish. I should do this song on karaoke. Because they say, well, they're using the English word fuck, but using it Swedish grammar, so past tense fucked, but in Swedish becomes fuckat. But it's the same word. Sometimes they use the English words. Kim Sukail. There we go. I think I remember. I'm making a drawing. Do. Yes, it totally did this song in karaoke. So I can say anyway. Hi again. Hello. You're more than welcome to join the chat. Even though you already joined the chat, but I'm happy to see you. And I am I missed. Whoop. Oh, yeah, of course. There we go. Not like that, I guess. Should I add shading here too? Just and more shadows everywhere. And I will, of course, make it dark black. Dark black? No, just black. Whatever dark black is. Hi. I need to say hi again. Yeah, so we take this and then I turn it black. Oh, heavy shadows. No, but if I do have just a tiny bit of shading. Makes it nice. But then I should have text here because I had there we go, and then some background, and then we'll see if everything is okay. Which font should we use? I need some fonts that's like crazy, although I also need a license for the font. So that's a problem though. So what I could do is just draw my own font. So find something that's like, here we got some crazy font. Probably needs to be much larger than that. So I will make a reference. There we go. Here's a weird looking font with arrows and stuff. But then I will like hand draw it, I think. Then I don't have to worry about any licenses and stuff. Maybe that's there we go. There we go. Or maybe I did this actually. Do a straight line first. Oh, yeah, right. I guess how this stuff works. Based on how this stuff works. Because when I rotate, this resets the. Oops. Second one became very small. Table. Yes, it's the unstable. Unstable? I mean, kind of like with the TV race like that. It kind of looks like. Now no one will be able to unsee that. Saying still remain. Doing some light cleanup here. Maybe I should have had a square pencil. The Swedish word for ounce is uns. But I guess it's only used for troy ounce. But for gold, but gold is usually measured in grams anyway, so. I think we should add like extra jagged things. Oh, why should I have added it here too? Let's add it everywhere else. Squared out all the ends. Yeah, I was thinking like if I do like. Okay, maybe I need some more. Alright, making it on the second layer so I can hide it if I don't like it. Maybe more. Maybe more. I know someone who would find that funny. 7 letters, maybe more. Wait, what letters are they? No, it's 8 letters. Oh no. I guess it works then. 7 letters, maybe more. Since it's 8 letters. So, and then I probably would do spiky letters, exactly. But then I want to do, I was thinking if this works. We'll see if it looks good or not after I zoom out. Yeah. There. I mean, it works. I'd say it works. I'd say it works pretty nicely. Yes. And now I made it a mask. That means that if I were to fill something here, like this, it fills inside here. So even though I drew it with white, it is now a mask. Well, background wise, I don't know, the reference picture. Like, I like to try to mimic the whatever style of background the other art of the characters, because I'm not creative. But maybe I should look at other art where characters are angry. What kind of backgrounds do they add then? A lot of them don't even have backgrounds. So I mean, sure, I could just do pure white background, which there are actually pictures of that when I looked. But then they have like she's an isotope on me. Wait, what? Because she's unstable. Oh, I see. Very funny joke there. funny joke. Okay, let's get a funny now. There. No, it's just not plain. Why was in the wrong note? But yeah, there we go. I'm happy you liked it. Well, yeah. She's an she is an unstable isotope pony. Now I need to steal that joke and put it in the title. Go ahead. Well, thank you. That difference, but yeah. Well then, this picture has some energy to it. But then someone asks like, what font is this? No, I think if you were to zoom in, you see like, yeah, this isn't a font. This is a hand drawn. Hand drawn, non-font. Okay, let's export this one. Boom. And I think I'm done with that. I'll post it on the server as usual, but I will probably post it to the person first to check if it's good. And then I'll post it on the server if it's approved. There we go. I'll send it to the person right now. There's no point of waiting. Stream where I push all this stuff. Yeah, the picture got some energy to it. Well then, I feel like I'm done for today. Let's switch page. And then for the remaining 2 days of this week, as you see, I've changed the schedule so it shows Monday as the first day because considering in both Tuesday and Wednesday, Friday off. Yeah, I thought it was reasonable to just flip it back to Monday first. As I had back in the day, I only switched to Wednesday because with only one day off, I will make the next day, who is not the day off, as the first day of the schedule. Which makes sense because that allows me to post the schedule that day, and you're like, yeah, you know. I don't have to explain myself. Even though I do understand that starting on Wednesday is kind of wonky because no other region in the world starts on a Wednesday. There is at least one country that starts with 4, well, not one country starts with 4 different weekdays, but 4 different weekdays have at least one country that uses it as its starting weekday of the week. Officially, as officially as it's the standard in Unicode. And Unicode tries to follow the national standards. Sometimes it's slow changing, but not everyone in the country do agree that it's the starting weekday, and some people do have like different ideas what the starting weekdays Like, yeah, I've seen people from different countries like, wait, is that our starting weekday? But yeah, I mean, if you look at like calendars in like someone like that, I think someone argued like, well, that's not the day the week starts, so that's just the first day of the like the calendar, which day they put first. Yeah, but that kind of makes it the first day of the week. Anyway, but I hope you stay put your regard for the raid, because we should find someone all to read. We got a few lovely options here. We have some people we haven't visited in a while, and we should maybe visit them. That's a person. Wait, okay, that looks like a collab. There's a people like I followed for some reason, and I can't remember what the reason was. Who did we? Any ideas? Someone is playing. I don't know. Should we just randomly pick? I don't know what I feel like. We can go to Sunny. He's always a cute one. His Sunny is a dog now. I do like. Obviously, he was a cute Eevee, but and like design wise, he still looks kind of like his Eevee. But he's working on his model stuff, and he likes to talk a lot. So if you do like someone who talks a lot, Sunny XD is one. And yeah, so while obviously he's free to use whatever he wants as his model, I do like that he moved over to a dog only because it makes it his own creation, since he doesn't own Eevees. Like, sure, he made his own style and with hair and everything, but you know, he do want to kind of move away from that for, well, copyright reasons and stuff. And I think that's a very, very valid reason. I mean, I use my own rabbit persona, so, and most people do. So, but he's just as cute regardless. He's a very cute dog. Adjusting volume for rates. Is my volume really that low? Like, I feel like I'm speaking here, like, in the yellow area while I'm speaking. Like, sure, the music is kind of low in the background, to be fair. Maybe the music should be louder. But maybe other people really, it'll be loud. Oh, to be fair, I guess Sunny is loud. He has much better to manage audio much better than I am, so he can really, yeah. Your speaking volume is good, okay. But Sunny's speaking volume is not good. Oh, what? She's kidding.